Greatest Acolytes. My name is Ayodeji Kolawole. I was Speaker of the ULSU Parliament in 1994-95, and I'm a lawyer, and I've been so called for almost 20 years now. Let me first of all commend you guys for your historic struggle over fees must fall.
Firstly, you are morally correct because you are fighting for the soul of the country. You are fighting for the future generations of Nigeria and you are fighting for yourselves. Economically, you are also very right. Many of you will recall a video some time ago where a member of the Parliament of the UK complained about the government policy there on foreign students and how it was going to negatively impact the economy of our constituency. For people that have to pay more, their disposable income will also reduce, in which case they also will be able to reduce their ability to pay for other services outside of the school, which further deepens the economic crisis of our country. And legally, you are also within your rights. The Constitution guarantees you the right to freedom of assembly, guarantees you the right to freedom of expression. Those constitutional guarantees cannot be taken away under any circumstance, insofar as you are not being violent, insofar as you are not destroying public property. My attention has been drawn to some intimidation tactics by some people in your school, in the management of your school, saying that, oh, because you signed a letter of indemnity, then you're excluded or precluded from protesting. You should draw their attention to even their letter of indemnity. It is very clear in that letter, they never mentioned protest, and they could not have, because they know the implication of saying such a thing. They've mentioned courtesan, they've mentioned destruction of property, but they were clever by half not to mention anything concerning protests, because they know it is your constitutional right. Government also has a constitutional duty under Chapter 2 of our Constitution to provide free education at all levels as soon as it's practicable. So if you have that duty and you've not been able to fulfill it, should you then put a barricade, a bar that stops people, that bars people from entry into education? Public education is a right, and the only access to development for individuals as well as for countries is education. The greatest resource we have today in Nigeria is the human resource, and we must develop that resource if we are going to leave the backwaters of underdevelopment, which we have been wallowing in for so many years. So again, I urge you, do not be deterred, do not be intimidated, continue with your struggle, and you will know that you shall succeed. Dare to struggle, dare to win. Greatest Acolytes, Aluta Continua, Victoria, etc.